You know what? There's something just slightly different around here. Hey, welcome to episode number 113 of the Langille Show. My name is Brian Langille, and to say things are slightly different around here is like saying the Pacific Ocean is a small body of water. This is absolutely huge. If you haven't figured it out just yet, I'll give you another 15 seconds to figure this out. Okay, that's enough time. We have gone to high definition here in the Langille Show. That's right, episode number 113 of the Langille Show is the first ever to come to you in glorious HD. Yeah, I bet you didn't realize I looked this bad in high definition. Anyway, we're not going to spend a lot of time here discussing my crow's feet or the fact that I've got more pores on my face than you have pixels on your screen. We're just going to let all that go and move on. So if you're one of the 170-some that follow me on Twitter, earlier this week you received a little bit of a surprise, a smile to start your day. You received a Twitter from me that said, "Help, I'm locked in a room and I can't get out." Seriously. And I'd like to really thank the two people from Singapore that sent me a reply back, because that's the only support I really got from you guys. I don't know whether you guys thought I was kidding or I was joking or what it was, but no one really seemed to take me seriously, which is why I sent out the Twit Pic, this one here, to prove the fact that yes, I'm locked in a room and I can't get out. Now, for those of you wondering how that happened, you're willing to bet I've got a story on it, and here it is. So I went down to work in the wiring closet and everything was fine. It was a simple easy in, easy out sort of bit. Unfortunately, it didn't really follow the script because things went horribly wrong, horribly fast. So I went in, checked the wiring closet, things were fine for what I needed to do, went to go back out and the door wouldn't open. So I jiggled the handle like a toilet, trying to get out, it wouldn't do anything. So after about 5 minutes of playing around with that and see what I could do, I figured, you know, okay, I've had enough of this. I'm just going to call the help desk. So I phoned up at the desk and I said, "Look, it's Brian. I'm down in the wiring closet. I got a bit of a problem." And they were like, "Is the network down? Did you run out of IPs? Is the subnet not, distributing IPs correctly?" Which all would have been logical questions, but my glorious answer was, "No, I'm locked in here." Which of course led to a whole lot of laughter. They said, "Don't worry, Brian, we'll come down, we'll get you out." So I'm like, okay. So I've got my iPhone in one hand and I've got my Diet Peps in the other. I've got an internet connection, so everything's good. I mean, I could have been shacked up there for a few hours and things would have been fine, but really, I didn't really want to be in there. So they came down and slipped a note under the door that said, "Don't panic, Brian, the fire department's coming," which would have been funny if we weren't that far away from that actually happening. But turns out, no, the door not only wouldn't open from my side, it wouldn't open from their side either. So they're jiggling the handle on the outside, nothing's happening. They realize, shit, he really is locked in there. So they go get maintenance. So maintenance comes in and they knock on the door and they're like, "Don't worry, we'll get you out." I'm like, well, I'm not really going anywhere. So they try to open the door and they can't. So then they go call a third maintenance crew and they come in and somehow magically about 45 minutes later, the door clicks and I get to leave. I walk out the door and I'm like, well, that was a lot of fun. They're like, "Yeah, we don't have any idea what happened there. So yeah, are you good? Are you all right? Are you calm?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." So they close the door, go to open it again, and it won't open. Turns out the lock on the door is screwed. The problem is the lock on the door is part of the door. It's a custom built sort of thing. So now the fun part is that we replace the entire door. I have no idea how this shit happens to me. I have no idea why this continues to go on where, they look at me and they're like, "You know what? That guy needs something to talk about on his show. Let's do this to him." It's like a cosmic fate thing. But I love it because it allows me to come out and talk to you guys. So the point is, thank you to my friends in Singapore who were praying for me and hoping that I'd be okay. I assure you, I am fine. Everything is cool in the land of Langille. That said, I don't really want to spend any time in a small enclosed room anytime soon, so I'm currently building a latrine in my backyard because the idea of the bathroom itself just scares me because it's the same dimensions. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this one up. Thank you for watching episode number 113 of The Langille Show. My name is Brian Langille. You can check out The Langille Show at TheLangilleShow.com and YouTube.com. You can follow me on Twitter at Twitter.com/Langille. And Friday nights, it's TLS Live. That show airs at 8 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Atlantic, 5 o'clock Pacific, and 1 a.m. GMT. It's a great time. It's a lot of fun. You guys should come check it out. Take care. Okay, in case my neighbors are watching, I just want to clear this one up quick. I'm not really building a latrine in the backyard. That's kind of a gimmick for the show. Take care.